Doma Sports Talk worldwide with a little news out of the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Let me just blurt this out. Chris Eubanks Sr. and Jr. are crazy and delusional, right? This is what I hear all the time. Now, me personally, I just disagree. I just think it's entertainment. For those who don't really know, especially in England, you should know because you're English. But anywhere else, if you don't know who Chris Eubanks Sr. really is and you just hear him talking now, then it would surprise you. But go back and look at his career. Watch what he would do when he would walk out to the ring. Watch him just stand in front of the camera and just pose. Show them abs, right? Got his pants pulled up so the abs even look better. And just pose before the fight and after the fight. How he walk around the ring, strut. Very provocative behavior, but it was good for boxing. I'm American and I wanted to see it. You understand? Similar to Prince Nassim. Right? Same thing, but a little bit different. Jump over the rope, those kind of things. That's entertainment. And the guy learned the business. Now, all you fathers out there, ask yourself this, right? Would you be proud of Chris Eubank Jr. even up to now? I'm not talking about what he possibly can do and his potential, what he has done so far. If you're the father of that kid, you're proud of them. I remember as a kid, shoot, my family was proud if I made a dunk that was okay. Everybody, woo! The man made a dunk. So you would get proud of your son. And in boxing, most of these guys, they're proud of their kids. You got other ones. You got Angel Garcia, the father of Danny Garcia, which he's over the top. And he's even banned right now as we speak. But he said a few things over the time and took it over the top. But he's a protective of his son, right? He goes a little bit too far. You got Robert Guerrero's father. I don't know his name right now. But he's talking big time. Very protective of his son, totally in the front. And there's somebody else. Who else is there? There's another father out there that kind of takes it over the top. I can't really think of his name right now. Chavez Jr. Chavez Sr. is very protective of his son. Right now, he's telling you right now, hey, my son going to train for this Canelo fight. Proud of their kids. That's what fathers do. So Chris Eubank Sr. is no different here. His son does seem to have a very good work ethic, right? Has a lot of stamina. Doesn't seem like he's going to get beat anytime soon. And if he does, it better be somebody pretty good, right? I'm not saying Chris Eubank Jr. is the best, but there is a whole lot of potential there, and I can understand where his father is coming from. Now, the things they've been saying of late, my son will wreck Gennady Golovkin. My son will wreck Andre Ward. Billy Joe Sanders is a walk in the park. James DeGale, we can get him too, right? At least these guys are calling names that some people don't even want to mention. Other fighters, right? So at least we got somebody who is calling these people out and wants to strive to beat these caliber fighters. That's not a bad thing, right? At least we got people who probably are not going to try to duck these fighters, but will try to gravitate towards them to see where they stand. I think that's what we want. We don't want the guys to be going away from them all the time. So that's a good thing. And, this weekend, Chris Eubank Jr., he's going to fight Renaud Quinlan, IBO super middleweight champion of the world. But you know how I feel about the IBO title, but it must mean he's pretty good at least. So he's going to go up to super middleweight from the middleweight division up to super middleweight to challenge for this title. And I'm pretty sure he's going to upset people, so I'm going to remind you again so you watch the fight. Remember he said a few weeks ago, I don't need a trainer for this fight, right? That's some real, that's some arrogant stuff to say. So it's going to make, some people watch the fight just to see him get knocked out. And that's what his father did. The same provocative behavior to make people tune in, right? That's what it's all about. And I think that's what his father is about. And he's just being protective because let's be real. Even if you're not in the boxing community, if you're not directly affiliated with it, business, there's sharks out there. The parents are trying to protect them. That's all he's really doing. Is the guy a little bit provocative? He says himself. He said, what did he say? He said, I'm a little bit crazy and delusional. But that's what makes him get to where he's been. If you're not a little bit crazy, you're not going to strive for anything. So that's his point. I just think it's a little bit, it's a middle way, you know. I like him personally, but I'm old enough to understand what I'm looking at, right? So it doesn't faze me. You know, I can enjoy it for the entertainment value. I know some other people can get a little bit emotionally upset about things like that. It doesn't bother me because I have seen worse. Especially being a trainer, you got to deal with a whole lot of different personalities when you coach kids or people, right? Grown men, you know. So it doesn't surprise me. But then again, I understand why other people are a little bit outraged at some of his behavior. But what I'm going to say here is, look at this fight this weekend. Let's see what the boy is, because he must mess around talking all this smack to take to the street, talk that smack, and get knocked out. That can happen. But I just don't think so. I think we're going to see some good things from this boy, Chris Eubanks Jr. So let's keep our eye on him. And to sum it up, I don't think they're delusional. I just think they just dare to be great. Somebody should. Film Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm up out of here.